Brace yourself. DMV is about to get even more challenging.
That's right. It's because millions of Californians are going to have to show up in person to get a new kind of driver's license. KPIX 5's Katie Nielsen is live at the DMV to tell us what we're going to have to do here. Katie?
Starting in 2020, the federal government will require what's called a Real ID kind of driver's license for people to be able to go through TSA checkpoints at the airports. But getting a Real ID won't be easy.
Come over here and let me check the system and see.
1, 2, 4.
There aren't many smiling faces in this 30-minute long line at the Santa Rosa DMV, well, except this one. Those lines could get much longer at the start of the year.
Fill that out and then come right back and we'll give you a tag to go to the window, okay?
California residents can start applying for a new federally compliant Real ID on January 22nd.
People actually physically coming into our field offices, reestablishing their identities and applying for a Real ID if they choose to. It is not mandatory.
Let's break down the numbers. Right now, the state is expecting 60% of people with a California driver's license or ID card to apply for the Real ID. Translation, 20 million people will try to make an appointment at a DMV office in the next 2.5 years to get the new federally compliant card. The state estimates it will need $200 million and 700 more workers to handle those applications. To apply, residents have to go in person to the DMV with proof of identity like a birth certificate or passport, plus 2 items proving residency like a mortgage statement and utility bill, and proof of a valid Social Security number, like a Social Security card or W-2.
It's going to be nuts, more so than already is. I mean, I made an appointment. I stood in line for 20 minutes just to get up to get the paperwork to come back and do it again.
It's already a gridlock here at the DMV.
But the DMV says California residents can keep their current driver's license or ID card and continue renewing it online or by mail.
Customers have to make that choice. Do I need a Real ID and do I want to come in and get one? Or do I not need one, so I won't do it? Or am I going to use my passport because I don't want to bother?
DMV representatives say they know these offices are going to be crowded. That's why they're actually going to open some offices on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Other offices could stay open later during the week. Now, it is important to note that undocumented workers are not eligible for Real IDs, but in California can still get a state-issued driver's license or identification card like they have been able to do in the past. Live in Santa Rosa, Katie Nielsen, KPIX 5.